What's going on, guys? It's Kyle with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today I am really excited. So, I have been collecting. I've collected really all my life, but really only got into it right before I started this channel. When I say collecting, I mean just, cheaper knives, just a lot of them, different kinds. But I really got started, when I first started the channel, which is a little over a year ago. And, obviously it has taken a big turn getting closer to the community, learning more and more about manufacturers, designs, the things that I like in knives. And so I have finally took a step, really, into custom. I've got a custom fixed blade, which is the CJ Miller Knife Works custom fixed blade, which is a kitchen knife. That was my first fixed blade. Still, the review is still coming on that, and spoiler alert, it's badass. But my first custom folder. This one is the Sean O'Connell LBXL. Now, you may or may not have heard about it because I only heard, how many months ago was this? I just heard about it from my good friend who I actually purchased this from, Scott, Big Board Knife and Gear. I saw that thing and I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is freaking awesome. Full custom. Back then, I was really not there. And then, of course, Blade Banker. Blade Banker is another great channel, and I've talked to him a little bit. He's got probably one of the most extravagant collections that I have ever seen. But he's got some videos out on it, and now I have one of my own. I am so pumped. So, let's get into the box. I'm going to be using the EverTech Shadow Ranger. If you don't know what the joke is and why I'm talking like that, it's a kind of a thing started by Kevin Lefty EDC, the greatest EDC knife of all time, which is not true. It's a piece of shit. But we're going to use it to unbox this knife. What we got here? Oh, we have a note. We have the pouch. All right, well, first off, if you don't know what his logo and stuff looks like, this is the Sean O'Connell Knives. He is a maker of custom knives. This is the certificate of authenticity with his signature, letting you know it is the LBXL, which is the model. Nitro V steel, titanium handles, titanium clip. This one's birthday is February 20th, 2020. It's got a copper backspacer. That was one of my favorite parts of the knife. So, I know you want to see it. Let's show it. Drum roll, please. Oh, boom. Look at this. Guys, my first custom knife, and I am over the moon. This one, if you know me and if you know my channel, you know there are certain things about knives that I like, certain design features and elements that really tickle my fancy. And one of those is a particular kind of ergonomic design. And this one looks like it is seriously going to be perfect as far as the design of this knife and the ergonomics. So, one of my favorite ergonomic knives is the Custom Knife Factory Evo 2.0. You all know that. Of course, I have the big boy, which perfect ergonomics for me, not for everybody because of this right here, but oi, melts in your hand. But as you see this particular kind of shape, the finger choil, let's give it a flick. Ooh, look at this beautiful beast. Guys, this is a big knife. It's a heavy knife. Titanium, nitro V steel. Look at that copper backspacer that is patinaed nicely. That green color. Oh my God, sculpted. Everything about this blade is handmade. He laser or water jets the rough shape out of the blade and the handles, and then everything else done by hand. Let's just take a close look at it. So it has a nice orange peel texture on the titanium scales. Let's go ahead and show you that. Oh. Hardware is nicely set in to hold the back spacers, like see how much room's down there? Chamfering all the way around it. Got the nice bronzed or copper color titanium or heat anodized, I'm not exactly sure, on the hardware to match. You have this awesome freaking pocket clip. That is the color that I love, obviously. Looks like it's going to work just great. It's got the 2 holes, 3D milled pocket clip. Actually, this one's not, it's all hand done. Hand done. I can't get over that because I'm in manufacturing. And so looking at something like this that is, just the shape cut out and then everything else is molded and done by hand, the grinds, it really is impressive, okay? I mean, and this is not new. I mean, custom knives have been out there for a while, but this is my first, okay? So please forgive me for the droolness. Oh, yeah. So you've got the nice color on the pivot collars on each side. Got the stop pin. Very thick blade stock, guys. And you guys know me, I like the big knives. Hole for deployment. Check. That is exactly what I want. Look at the ergonomics. Okay? Let's just see. So we're going to do a backed up grip because this thing has plenty of handle for me to do the backed up grip. Yep, it works. I knew this knife was going to be an ergonomic dream. You've got the Evo 2.0, the Striders, those kind of ergonomic skill really get me. This particular shape and the fact that I've got a finger choil to choke up on, like I can't tell you and describe how good this feels in the hand, in the saber grip, for this backed up grip and the front grip. Can't feel the pocket clip. It is really nicely rounded off. See what it feels like in the reverse grip. Not that I ever use this grip. Basically, any grip I put it in now, maybe in the reverse draw cut, maybe not the best, but I don't ever use that grip. The ergonomics of this knife, money, and this is unboxing, first impressions. I'm going to carry this. I'm going to use this. Obviously, I'm not going to go crazy. This is going to do lighter tasks because, yes, I am a guy who collects knives. I don't carry the same knife every day, so my knives don't get used all that much, but during a review process, I make sure to do the cuts that I have to do on a daily basis, which is still relatively light task, paper, cardboard, packaging, whatever. So definitely stay tuned for the full review, but first impressions, it's better than I thought. It's better than I actually thought it was going to be now that I've got it in hand because it's actually a little bit bigger than I thought. I knew it was a big knife, but now that I've got it in hand, this thing is a Kyle-sized knife, guys. And I've been getting some slack about because, Kyle, you're the big knife guy. You've got a lot of smaller knives on the channel. I get it. Some of the smaller knives are still great designs, and I like to have for my secondary knives. This. Look at the acid wash on this beautiful blade and grind. As you can see, you have a finger choil and then another little area of a sharpening choil. And the reason that is there, from what I have been told, is because they encapsulates, can't talk, I'm so damn excited, this big blade into this handle. And so, yes, it does come up really close right here. So what that does is it provides a sharpening choil and also takes away just a little bit of that blade so where it is not, you know, up here touching you or anything like that. Now, looking at it, could you dig your finger in there and probably cut your finger? Yeah, you probably could, but don't fucking do that, you dumbass. Oh my God. Guys, I am, man. Let's see if I can do the front. So I can do the middle finger flick and it comes out of there like it's supposed to. See if I can actually do it because it's pretty big blade. So if I can do it with the index finger. Oh, yeah. And I don't know, maybe can I do I bet I can do a front flip. Oh, dude, that's like way easier than I thought. Like, I'm not even, like, I can slow roll this out doing that because I've got so much grip. Now, detent. Yeah. Detent is good. Now, could I whip it out if I wanted to? I probably could. But as far as regular use, this blade's not coming out. Dude, I'm kind of excited about this whole front flip thing because that's just another means of deployment that makes me happy. And you guys know that the Evo 2.0 can do that, but it hurts your thumb because the jimping up here, even though this is one of my favorite knives, don't get me wrong, the jimping on this guy is spaced apart, but very well done because it's not grabby sharp like that guy is. It's grippy, not sharp. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. So deployment is great. This is first impressions. I know I'm going overboard, but I'm so excited. So this is obviously hand done. I can definitely tell that. This does not have a lock bar insert. It does have a detent ball and looks like it runs on bearings. And the lockup is solid. Holy moly, is this thing locked up like a bank vault? Now, when I'm going to disengage this knife, you've got a lot of travel to move that lock bar. Because as you can see, the lockup is perfect as far as what you have there. It's not like too early or too late. It's almost like perfect. But the travel to get that past the detent ball, which is actually a significant size, is quite substantial. So I really got to move that over. And once I do, a couple of shakes, not a fall shut. Might be able to tweak that. I don't know, but it is dead centered. And I don't mind that action. Once I get past that spot, so smooth and, oh, see that detent, suck it in. Oh yeah, I love that detent. So anyways, guys, I know I'm rattling on. I am so very impressed with this knife. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to carry this. I'm going to let you know, do a full review on this guy. But Mr. Sean O'Connell, thank you. Now, he's got other models out there and models that I really dig as well. This one obviously was the one that I really am drawn to, and I had a great opportunity from my brother, Scott, Big Boy Knife and Gear, to pick it up, and I could not be happier. I am so loving this knife so far. It is the epitome of what I like in a knife. So as far as design and ergonomics, this is it, guys. This is it. So thanks for stopping by and checking it out with me. Thank you so much, Scott, Big Boy Knife and Gear. You are the man, Mr. Sean O'Connell. I have talked to Mr. O'Connell, and we are going to be getting some more details about this knife for the full review. You know, as far as any questions that I have, he's already reached out and said, dude, ask me anything. Really cool guy, really approachable. Love that. So stay safe in this crazy world that we are living in, and we will see you in the next one.